turn on my face. Hi, today Rise of Kingdom Sunset Canyon attacking strategy breakdown. In this video, I will be sharing with you guys some of my tactics that I use to attack other player in Sunset Canyon. Let's go and find some player. Let's go for Tonten, one of my R4 in my alliance. So you can see with his setup, he has 2 marches on the far right, 1 march in the middle, and 2 marches to the left. So I have one of my tank here is Richter. If I set up my Richter here, his 2 marches will go for Richter right here, and my 2 other marches, which is Guan Yu and Athelflaed, will go for his Charm Metal, and my other 2 marches here, which is Constantine, will go for his Constantine, and my Alex will also go for his Constantine. So with this setup, I have advantages over him when attacking, because I can have Guan Yu and Athelflaed take care of Charm Metal way before he be able to take care of my Richter, and then Athelflaed and Guan Yu will attack Constantine and Athelflaed. Which in a sense you always have advantages when you have more player, like more marches attacking. So let's give it a try right here, and hopefully it work out like we planned. So you can see here his Tonten Richter and Guan Yu will go for my Richter, his Charm Metal will go for my Guan Yu, and his Constantine and Athelflaed will go for my Constantine. Oops. Stop editing and play. Hopefully it work out. So you can see we have a Tonten Richter and Guan Yu going for my Richter and Charm Metal, which is super tanky. They will probably not gonna die. And we have over here my Guan Yu and Athelflaed is taking down his Charm Metal easily. Like he down to red HP within first 20-30 seconds. So after I take out his Charm Metal, my Guan Yu and Athelflaed go for his Constantine and Athelflaed right now. So right now we have 4v2 and now it's 4v1. And then you can see my Richter and Metal is still holding up, and they're not even dying yet. And by the time Tonten, Richter and Guan Yu able to take down my Richter and Metal, we have 4 other marches they are supporting. So we have 4v2, 2v1 and 3v1 situation, which gave us advantages when we attacking. So that one. Let's go for another one. Let's go for Faz. A very strong player, 68 million power. Very good. He has very good commander too. So in this setup, we can try similar tactic, but in here now we will have 4 of his marches going for my Richter. So we'll have 4 of his marches going for my Richter, and 4 of my marches going for his Charm Metal. Richter and Char, so I have my Richter and Char super tanky, so they gotta last a long time, so I should be able to kill his Charm Mattel before they able to kill my Witcher. So undo this. I'm gonna chain up my lineup a little bit. So I have my Alex over here, so it's a little bit tankier. Let's say if they're able to kill my Witcher, they will have to go and kill either my Guan Yu or Alex now. Let's give it a shot. So now you can see we have situation where we do 4v1. They also 4v1 us, but our marches is way more tankier than their marches. As you can see, Witcher and Mattel is still above 70%, while Char is at red HP already. So we're able to take down Char Mattel quickly, and now we're going to help our Witcher. So now we end up with a situation where we do 5v4, and we also have we casting skill faster because we also have a better positioning as we're attacking from behind. So our AoE were able to deal a lot of damages before they can deal damages to us. Look like Guan Yu gonna go down, but he was able to take down the Guan Yu as well. Now we end up with 3v2 situation. So like in Sunset Canyon, when you have a 2v1 or 3v2 situation, you always win because of the special skill from the commanders. So like extra skill effect from commander can mean a lot in Sunset Canyon. So you always want to try to set yourself up in situation where you can quickly take out opponent, either by doing 2v1 or 3v1 or 3v2. Let's try someone else. Raran. Similar here. Let's find someone with a different lineup. Let's find someone with different lineup. Yamato. Similar, very similar lineup. I think we should be able to win easily. Let's look for someone else. Ken. Okay. So in this situation, what can we do? We can keep it the way it is. We will have, if we keep it the way it is, we will have their Attila and Ken will go for our Witcher, where their Witcher and Athelflaed will go for our Guan Yu, and we have the Charm Mattel will go for our Constantine. It could work out for us. Like, consider Witcher is very tanky. We should be able to take out Z3 marches easily. Yeah, let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Undo Aussie and play. So we should see two of their cavalry marches go for our Witcher, and 4 of our marches will go for. So we have Guan Yu go for the Witcher, Alex also go for the Witcher. Guan Yu is super high DPS, so we should be able to take out Witcher with no problem. And for me, like when I bring marches to Sunset Canyon, I line my marches to have either a lot of buff, which I use Constantine and Joan, which provide amazing buff, or someone with a lot of AoE damage. So Guan Yu, 2000 AoE damage, amazing. Sun Tzu, also amazing epic commander with a lot of AoE damages. We have Athelflaed and YSG, also a lot of AoE damages. One of the key to win Sunset Canyon is you need super tanky commander and lots of AoE damages. Let's try one more time. Let's go for someone else with a little different. Okay, so this person, very similar setup like Tauntaun. I think we could win easily. Let's try this. Let's try this setup. So we'll have the Richter and Minamoto go for our Richter, and we have their Charmatel going for our Guan Yu, Edward going for Guan Yu, and we have Genghis Khan going for our Constantine. We should be able to take out Genghis Khan easily. One thing in Sunset Canyon, you never let your cavalry marches do the tanking. So at this scenario right here, we have a Genghis Khan, a very squishy commander, going against two of my best infantry. Like, he'll not even able to last more than 15 seconds. So let's give it a try here. Okay, so as you can see, Genghis Khan is going down pretty quickly. We have Charmatel and Edward going down pretty fast as well. Look like it's gonna be a perfect match for us. I don't think we're gonna lose any matches here. So now we end up with a situation where we're doing 5v2, even though like their Witcher is barely wounded, but when he's facing 5v2, he'll go down super fast. As you can see, I also have a lot of AoE damages, but even though our main target is Witcher, like Minamoto going down super fast because he's taking all that AoE damages. We're back to number one. Let's try one more. Let's find someone with a little different setup, so we can break down maybe a different strategy. Refresh. Did we try Blood Rain? Okay, so here in this situation, we want to switch our layout a little bit. So now we have if we keep it the way it is right now, we'll have 3 of their marches going for our. This would work too, but let's try a little bit different. Let's put it the other way. So now, let's try it this way. Here. So with this layout, we will have Athelflaed and Minamoto going for our Richter, which I expect Richter not gonna go down easily. And we have their Alex going for our Guan Yu in 2v1 situation. Alex is not tanky, so we should be able to take him down pretty quickly. We also have Sun Tzu and Berber going against our Constantine. Constantine is very tanky. I mean, he's not tanky, but he have a crazy heal. He could heal up to 25% of his wounded troops, which help a lot. Which help him stay much longer in Sunset Canyon. So let's give it a try. I think this should be an easy win for us, but I just want to demonstrate how you expect other marches going for. So you only want 2 or 3 of their marches going for your super tanky marches, and you take out their other marches which is not tanky. The whole idea is you want to set yourself up to the situation where you have a 2v1 or 3v1 situation where you have better advantages. Okay, let's try this. I expect we're not gonna lose any marches in this match. Let's see. So when you hitting Alex first, so when you should be able to cast his first skill first easily. Ooh, my Guan Yu going down to below 50, almost below 50% already. Not too bad. I'm taking a little bit more damage than I expected. I guess from AoE, the Sun Pizu can do amazing AoE damages. But yeah, it looked like an easy win for us. Witcher and Charmer Tell can be very tanky. They can hold up 2-3 marches easily. So that this is my strategy of going when I attack in Sunset Canyon. I want to set up to have 2 or 3 marches of super tanky, and then let them tank the opponent 2 or 3 marches, and hoping that they will outlasting their opponent.